relationships are the backbone of our company.
The magic of Benchmark
is represented by the hearts of our people.
It is an attitude that puts the needs of our branches
and customers ahead of everything else.
It is not just about doing things well.
It's about doing things great.
The Benchmark family means everything to me, actually. I can't think of what it doesn't mean. When you think of family, you think of love and comfort and security.
The core values are really our backbone here, and they mean everything to this company.
I was on the 8th floor of our old building, a very small conference room, a lot smaller than this, and it was just a lot of brainstorming going over, you know, what can be our values? How do we want to live, so to speak, with this company? How do we want to, you know, push this into the future and just be what we know we can be through the people we hire, through our loan officers, through our branches, and we just came up with the 5.
A positive attitude to me is it's a part of a formula to success. It's that bridge that helps you obtain the success you need in order to do your job. It's a kind of person who is passionate for what they do, a person who does that goes that extra mile to get their job done.
I would describe a positive attitude as a choice. You make it every day. You decide you're going to have a positive attitude, and then whenever you do that, it's contagious, so it spreads to other people, and then it gives you this emotional state to where you're more focused and determined when you're helping other people.
Having a positive attitude coming into the office, I think, changes a lot about how you do your day-to-day work, because if you come in with a bad attitude, then that can change a lot about what you do day-to-day, and I think that having a positive attitude is just the only way that you should come into work and just leave everything else at home.
It's the first company that I've worked for that actually had a defined set of core values. I think that's really important. And you know, it's helped provide a guideline for me as far as, because I work hands-on with so many branches so frequently that you know, things like relationship and values like that are really important to make those work.
Relationships play a big part in what we do with all the different types of, you know, personalities that we work with, the different type of feeling that the branches want to give to their customers. I mean, we up front have to have that best relationship with them, because, you know, we're there at the front of the loan, you know, whether it's, you know, the consumer seeing a piece of marketing through, you know, after their loan's closed and it's gone to servicing. If we don't have that relationship up front with that branch, then we can't expect them to have those relationships with their customers either. So it really is, you know, kind of the wheel behind everything. If that doesn't exist, then, you know, neither does our business.
That's one thing I love about Benchmark. I work with branches daily, I mean all day, every day. And that's one of our goals in the servicing department, is to make life easier on them, whether it's reaching out to a borrower or reaching out to them to assist, you know, with any question they have. It's pretty much, you know, try to make their life as easy as possible and, you know, build that relationship with them each and every day.
They're building relationships with their branches. We're broken up into pods. Each branch has so many closers, and we did that just for the relationship of, okay, I've worked with this branch before, I know what they expect of me, I know what needs to be done, and just by knowing that helps relieve some of the stress of getting the loans done and getting the loans out.
Benchmark empowers me to be innovative by trusting me in my decisions. I'm always looking for ways to be efficient and innovative in how we deliver the products, how we do pricing so that we can cut down on cost and bring those costs to our branches.
We're using Encompass as one of those platforms that allows us to innovate into additional technologies, integrations, and different software platforms, which allows us to use different third-party software vendors that we didn't have an option to before, that we can bring more technology to the branches in their day-to-day life of origination.
Benchmark pushes me to be more creative by asking me on a daily basis, on an hourly basis, and on a project basis, how can I do this better? How can I take this to the next level? And how can we do this better than anyone else?
I'd say it's being surrounded by people who see something in you and see that, take that, and put you in a position to where you can let those strengths shine. So being naturally creative, it's been really exciting to be handed the opportunity to help build a disclosure desk from the ground up, like bouncing ideas off of one another, and being a part of that creative process has been a really exciting thing.
Every package we receive, which amounts to thousands of sheets of paper a day, those packages represent the work and core values of everybody that has touched that loan to this point. And we honor that by adding our value, our bit of post-closing polish to get those loans across the finish line profitably and efficiently. And it's even written on one of the walls in post-closing. Excellence is our benchmark.
The growth of the company since 2002, so I've been around since that long, and it's amazing. Just coming in the office today, the growth is amazing. The vetting that they do up front on branches, and hiring quality people so that we have good files to work on. I don't have to worry about anything on the back end. All of the teams that I work with, I know if anything ever came up that they would have my back. Working with the processor, so like doing the team visits, going out to the branches, and I've sat with all of my branches and sat with the processors and actually taken one of their files and gone through it with them to show them, okay, this is the way that it needs to be, holding our processors to a great standard so that when I get a file that I'm in and out of it, my turn times aren't held up because of processing issues. So that's a great example of excellence with Benchmark.
The thing at Benchmark that makes Benchmark so special is that we have a dedicated group of team members that are all dedicated to making loans happen. And it's not just loans or a pile of work, it's families. We're helping people get into their houses, and that's very important to all of us. And as a closer, I can call the lock desk, I can call compliance if I need to, or any department, and everybody's willing to help.
In other jobs you wake up, oh, I gotta go to work. But here it's like, I'm ready. I'm watching the clock. I don't know if staying busy has helped me a lot over the last couple of years, and doing for others and giving back. So much has been given to me, and I've been blessed in so many ways. I can't wait to get here and give back to my branches.
Generosity and heart. Benchmark, in many instances I've witnessed, has gone above and beyond to help those in need. Whether it be a corporate employee has experienced a loss or natural disasters, Benchmark always goes above and beyond to help those in need. I strive for excellence. Let's be honest, whenever we work, we all work for a paycheck, and when I'm responsible for those employees' paychecks, I would like to make sure that every single week the money is in their account and it's correct, and I would like for them to have that trust in me.
Success is a very important part of the process. On any given closing, we have a loan officer, buyer, seller, closing agent, all waiting on us to do the best we can, as quickly as we can. We just don't want to robotically fund the loan. We want to wow them with our process. We want to be fast, accurate, and provide the best possible customer service.
I think success is making sure that as we do our job and do our work with our partners, that we successfully meet every benchmark, every goal, and make sure that everyone is profitable. But after that, making sure that we follow through with what we said we're going to do, and making sure that we produce a good product. And the product doesn't stop with us making a loan good, but also making sure that the secondary market performs there. But in the future, if we need to revisit that customer and provide them with some more products, that we are successful at doing that also because we were successful before. So it's a cyclical thing, making sure that we consistently deliver on our message, deliver what we said we're going to do, and make sure that everyone has that excellent touch from Benchmark.
I strive to be the best I can be every day. And if I can help someone that makes me feel good about myself, knowing that I'm able to help others.
I don't consider what I do work. I enjoy what I do. I enjoy helping others. I enjoy helping others and watching them succeed, whether that's closed loans or, onboarding. I enjoy it. So I really don't consider work. I enjoy coming to work every day.
I mean, you may be able to put it up on a wall, right? And you may be able to put it on a little armband that we used to have. But until you walk by these walls and see these signs and it starts to resonate with everyone, you want to be successful. As a company, you want to be dynamic, you want to be excellent, right? And with that positive attitude, it helps everyone to have great relationships with not only, again, internally, but externally.
The common unity that has brought each member of Benchmark together is a connection to live out our defined core values. It's what separates Benchmark from every other mortgage company on planet Earth.